Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer is Clown Shoes. This is their American Black Ale called Lubrication. Got a pair of clown shoes in there, guys. I don't know if you can see them though. Clown shoes. People like the way I say that for some reason. I don't know what's up with that. Did I say that funny? Clown shoes. Clown shoes. They're out of Ipswich, Massachusetts. That's hard for me to say. A lot of S's in there, aren't they? The style is American Black Ale, so I don't know if that's technically a style yet. So I think they're trying to get their foot in the door and become a style on that. It is 6% ABV on this beer. And another thing, so far I've liked all the Clown Shoes brews up to date here on the bottle. This is the first one that I've seen in the 12 ounce. Usually they're in the 22 ounce bomber. And it's got it right here. Bottled on, and then it's notched out. This got August 2011. So, thumbs up for that. I like it already, and I've got the cap off of it. So, this beer is made year-round, so if you can get their beers, you should be able to get this one. The food pairings for this, it says none yet, because it's technically not classified as a class yet, being the Black Ale, or the American Black Ale. The food pairings for this, in my opinion, and I don't have anything written down on this, but it's supposedly supposed to be sort of like a black, not as hoppy as a black IPA, but like a black pale ale, an American. That's why I interpret this class to be. So it's going to have a lot of roasted malt. There should be some chocolate in there and some coffee, and we don't know how strong the coffee, what it's going to be to the espresso strength or what it's going to be, but it should be some roasted malt in there with some hints of those flavors. So the glassware today, we're going to use a pint glass. You could use the Beckler style, the mug. You can even go. It's going to be it's a darker liquid, so it's going to look good in a tulip or oversized wine glass. I could even use the Duvel glass. But being on a 6% beer and not being a porter or a stout, it's going to look like that in the glass more likely, but it's not technically up to the Duvel glass standard yet, so we'll see how this goes, guys. Not recommended for extended cellaring. It's only 6%, so it'll keep for a little while, though. I don't know exactly when they made this bottle. Yeah, I do know when they made it, because it doesn't say Best Buy, it says bottled on, so it was put in this bottle in August, and this is the end of October, so not too bad. I have seen or read that this thing can produce a very, very large head, so I'm going to pour it very gentle. Well, I didn't see any evidence of that at all, so maybe that was a bunch of horse hockey. What do you think about that? Got just a slight lacing on the top there, but that's pretty good. I don't need a big head because we're going to review this immediately and not look at it and go ooh ah. It's got a ruby tinge around the outside of the glass. Can't see light through the center of it, but it's not pitch black like most of the stouts are. But I have seen some porters that showed the ruby tinges around the outside of the glass like this. So looks like a porter in a glass to me, guys. So Black Ale is pretty close looking in the glass to that. Looks a little thin though, right here, the way it's shaking around in the glass. But let's get a nose on it. I'm getting chocolate. Chocolate's it's the first thing that I get. Then I get the coffee. A little caramel in there, roasted malt. Not getting a super hot presence. Not so much on the nose. The chocolate in the coffee, if there is a hop present there, it's overpowering it. Not getting, I can't distinguish the hops there. There is a hop presence there, of course, or it would smell so sweet I probably wouldn't be able to smell it or stand it smelling it. Anyway, I'm dragging this on. Let me give it a taste, guys. Cheers. Coffee is definitely overpowering. An espresso bitter coffee. And on the back, I'm getting a little bit of the chocolate. It's a bittersweet chocolate too. It's not a milk chocolate taste or anything like that. It's a strong coffee with a bittersweet chocolate. Very pleasant though. That's like drinking. It's like drinking an espresso cup of coffee though. It's got that strong bite to it. Maybe that's why they put it in that little bottle. They didn't think we could handle 22 ounces of it at a time. It's pretty strong in the glass. Got a strong taste to it. Not for the faint of heart or somebody that's never tried one of their beers before. This is a pretty strong beer. Not ABV, but taste-wise. Get a little bit of the alcohol in there too. For 6% beer, it tastes like it's just a tad stronger than that. Maybe a 7%. Don't have that alcohol smell. I've got a little bit of it. And a lot of times that's because of the roasty malt and stuff in there will give it that sweet. It's a decent beer. It's above average beer, I'm sure of it. Got the date on the bottle. I like it before I pop the cap on it. We're going to let it sit, warm up, sip on it, see what we end up with here in about 10 or 15 minutes. Won't take you that long. I'll be back in a couple seconds. Stick around. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a little bit left in the glass here. Pretty tasty. I mean, anytime you have those roasted malts in there like that, where you get the coffee and the chocolate and stuff, I usually like that. It's like a hopped up porter, in my opinion. So a little more hop present than most porters are going to have, especially the English style porters. So, I'll let you go, guys. Very tasty. Very, very tasty. Guys, if you see this one, pick it up. Got the date on the side of the bottom. You ain't got to buy a bomber of this to try it out. So, you know, if you don't like it, you know, if you got a small bottle you purchase. So, yeah, I'm going to give it to 9. It's a 9 on a scale of 10. Especially because it's got the date on the bottle. And it's clown shoes. I mean, it's good stuff. Right Beer has this at 88 overall and a 40. Is it a 41? 41 in the style. What are they thinking? It doesn't have a style yet, so how can it be that critical? Maybe they're thinking it's a porter, a hoppy porter. Maybe that's a style. Beer Advocate comes up with a B in the scale. I think it's a little bit better than that. If it didn't have a date on the bottle, I may have downgraded a little bit, but I've liked everything that they've come out with so far, and didn't have to buy a bomber of this to try it out. Come in a little 12-ounce bottle, so that's pretty good. Pretty good option there, not have to buy so much at one time if you're not sure you're going to like the beer. So, guys, if you see this one and you'd like a little bit of a hopped up porter, got your chocolate and all that going on, pick this one up. I think you'll like it. Pretty tasty. As always, rate, comment, subscribe, and come on back tomorrow. We're going to look in the fridge then. Join us.